Hey guys, I'm Lee and I help people earn money online through passive income. I also do some investing. I've just started that, so you can go find my journey from my other videos, but in this video I'm going to help you get grips with your finances, try and help you save some money and get your spending under control. But before we get into this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe for more of these videos coming soon. So now let's get into the laptop and go through my savings. So here we are dropped into a little spreadsheet, just a simple way to try and make it as easy as possible for you guys and to follow along. So this is pretty much just my monthly income that I get from my 9 to 5 job, not including my side hustles, passive income, whatever you want to call it, not including that. So you get a better understanding how you can manage your money like you would normally. So this is just a video on how I manage my normal income without my passive income on top of that. If you do want to see a video like that with my monthly income plus my passive income and how I manage that, then chuck it in the comments box below and I will do that video for you. But we're going to keep this nice and simple today. So monthly income, as you can see there, I earn £1,989. I will be getting a pay rise the end of this month, so that will go up, but that works out roughly around 30k a year, something like that. Like, that's what I get in the bank. Obviously there's tax and national insurance number that comes off that as well, but that's what I receive in my bank every month. But yeah, my yearly wage is 30k. So just to give you an idea on what I'm on, this is what I get a month. Like I said, after paying tax, national insurance and all that fun stuff. So from there, we're now just going to go into my monthly outgoing. So this is everything that comes out the first couple of days of the month. So between the 1st and the 3rd, I got these payments set up to come out. So then the rest of the month, I know where I'm sat at, what I've got left, and how I can manage my money. So monthly bills, forget about overpayment. I'll touch on that when it comes to it. But first one is my car. That is £150 a month. I am coming towards the end of that. I think I got a couple of £1,000 left, so hopefully it'll be done soon. Once that's paid off, hopefully the car lives a lot longer and I'm able to save that £150. So the goal is to pay off the car as quick as possible, and then this payment here of £150 can go into savings. So I'm just increasing my amount of savings, chuck it into investments, whatever, just try and get that money working for me as soon as possible. After that, then we obviously got the car insurance. So obviously you got to insure that car. At the moment I'm paying monthly. I normally pay it yearly, pay it off once a year, but this year I just done it monthly because when it did come to redoing my insurance, I just didn't have the funds to pay a year up front, so I just went for the monthly method, and that's currently £47.56. Mortgage. So if you do follow my channel, you've seen I just bought a house a couple of months ago. I'm currently renovating that house now. The mortgage is £526, but I just wanted to round that up to a better figure and also start overpaying on that mortgage. So I just rounded it up to 550. So I'm not overpaying that much, but I am overpaying, which looks good my end when it comes to getting credit or my credit score, stuff like that, because I'm overpaying on the mortgage. It also pays into my favor when it comes to refinancing and pulling my money out. So the goal is to pay as much off the house as possible. So when it comes to remortgaging, I've paid off a lot of the house, and I can pull out a lot more money, which that money then can go back into another property or properties, depending on how much money I can pull out. Already made 60 grand on 60,000 on that house. So if I sold the house now, I would be up £60,000. So that's just something I will be doing in the future, but at the moment I'm overpaying that. Gas and electric on the house, like I said, it's currently getting renovated, so I'm not using gas or electric. So I'm just paying off £50 a month at the moment, just to start building up that basically that profit or the money in the electric company. So when I start paying bills, I've already got like £200-300 already in the bank with the electric and gas company. So that's coming out monthly. Life insurance and illness cover. So hopefully you've all got life insurance or some kind of insurance. This comes out at £28.41. I've also got stocks in this company, so the company I'm insured with, I also own stocks of that company. But pretty much, yeah, this is if I get like ill, so if I get a chronic disease or some kind of illness and I'm bedridden in hospital for a couple of months, then this insurance company will basically pay my monthly wage and cover my bills, etc. That's what my illness cover is, and obviously life insurance is if I do brown out anytime soon. Phone bill, £55 a month. Again, this is something I shop around with every time my phone is due up. I try and look for a cheaper option or a cheaper deal. Same my car insurance, every year I shop around, try and get that down as cheap as possible, so I'm spending as less as possible. So my phone's currently £55, and hopefully I can get that below 50 soon at some point. Retirement, this is pretty much what I do a month. So I currently got a S&P 500 basically investment portfolio, and I put £100 in a month. So I think it works out 20 quid a month. I put 20 quid a week in. I don't put it in monthly, I put it in weekly. So I buy the stocks when it's like basically dipping and diving. I buy them when it's high, buy them when it's low, and in the long run it does pay off instead of buying £100 a month every time. I will be doing a video on this, but pretty much if you buy stocks weekly, it works out better in the long run further down the line instead of buying monthly or yearly. So that's what I do with my retirement. I put £100 into retirement, which works out £20 a month. Investment, again, this is just a separate one. So I put £100 into investments, and the same thing, this is £20 a week. So pretty much £20 a week into retirement, and then £20 a week into investments. So that £20, I might buy one company shares, or I might put it into some kind of like S&P 500, some ETF along that way. So again, I'm just treating this as a bill, but I am saving along the way. Credit card, currently with the renovations of the house, I did put some stuff onto my credit card, and obviously I'm just paying that off 50 quid a month. Again, it just keeps that credit score high. That has been paid off for a good couple of years, the credit card. I have just started using it again to try and build that score. Like now and again, I will pay for fuel for my car on my credit card and then pay her off straight away, just so it looks like I am using my credit card and paying her off. It just gives you a better credit score. So that's just something I do. Currently paying off my credit card, but that will be ending pretty soon. Car tax, again, this is like my insurance. I normally pay this yearly, but last year I was away, come back, forgot all about it, and I was driving around with no tax on my car until I went online, checked for it, and saw it was untaxed. So now I just do a monthly, just pay monthly for my tax instead of trying to remember to do it yearly. So again, my car tax is £25.37. It's very expensive when you've got a truck. And then pay myself. So if you are a fan of this channel and you do follow along, you know my big quote is pay yourself first and not last. So I do as I say. So I pay myself at least 10% of my my wage, pretty much. So what I earn, 10%, roughly 200 quid. So at the start of the month, I pay myself 200 quid, and pretty much that's up to me to do. So that will normally go into my investments. So even though I'm investing £100 a month, at the start of the month, I also pay myself £200 basically to put into savings. So I might put that into my retirement, I might put that into my investments, just depends on what it's doing, but I do pay myself 10% at the start of every month. And that's pretty much the bills I have coming out at the start of the month, and that's the total, that it comes to. So currently with my overpayment, I'm spending £1,356.34 on bills. So that comes out the start of the month, and then I am left with £632.66 for spending. So like you said, that's just mine to spend for the rest of the month. I've already paid myself pretty much 300 quid, so I've paid myself £200. I've also invested £100, so technically I've already saved £300 at the start of the month. Obviously I'm still going to live pretty stingy at the moment, because obviously I want to try and save as much as possible into my dividends portfolio. Again, you can check that on another video, but this video is just all about my spending. So pretty much that's what I'm left with to spend, 630 quid pretty much. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent number. You can easily get through a month with that money. I certainly do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll be glad to help you. Again, this is not any advice or financial advice. This is basically just me showing you my finances, what I spend a month, and where my money goes. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.